13 laps. The track temp is 22 Celsius.
All
Alright, Frank, here we go. Floor it.
Alright, here we go.
Let's do it.
Actually, my first race
Right side. Right side's clear.
of
Car
the week.
right. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
I've been practicing so much this week. I haven't done much racing. Let me back off a little bit here. It's a tough track. I've been trying to work on trail braking. Probably the worst track to try to practice it on, because it's nearly a necessity on this track. See, these guys already tried to go dive bomb over here.
One car.
I mean, why are you guys dive bombing on the first lap?
Joder, Javier.
I had a terrible qualifying. Made it through lap 0. Lost control turn 1 on lap 1.
B11. Car right.
Sorry.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Nice save, Mark. Thanks for not hitting me.
Yes, mate, it was crazy, wasn't it?
Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
That was my fault. I should have told him I was letting him pass. I wasn't thinking clearly. Oh shit. Hopefully Mark knows what he's doing. I could tell the guy behind me was in practice. He's definitely faster than me. Pretty sure he was running 51s in practice. I think it was him. Excuse me.
The leader has just done a 152.65.
Again, these guys are running 52s already, which is pretty good on lap 1, if you ask me.
10th position.
Nah, go ahead, go ahead. Oh, shit. I don't know if that was my do.
On your right. Clear right.
I'm gonna get smoked if I keep driving this way.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh shit, I'm in second.
Car left. Hold your line, clear left.
I just wanted to squeeze in a race this week and just be done with this track. Apparently I did this track towards the end of last season, which was the start of my iRacing career.
Well, that was shocking.
Left side. Still clear left. Your last lap time was at 1:55.51. That's your best lap in this session.
I had
And you
No.
took the pen.
no muscle memory whatsoever of the track. This is getting tricky now because we're all so close.
Okay, Frank, the next car is Perez.
Nobody wants to let anybody pass, or they're letting people pass, and it's becoming unsafe. And I'm not confident enough to just go passing all these guys, or attempting it. Excuse me. Especially not on this track.
The gap behind is now 0.7. Yellow flag. On your left. Clear left.
Shit.
Well done, fella.
Had an alarm set on my phone that I'm gonna have to try to turn off on the straight. Oh, got it. Usually I can't touch it with my gloves on. Alright. I gotta start doing something here. Still got some time, but if these guys are running 55s or 54s, I know I'm faster than that. I should be good for 53s and eventually 52s.
That's your quickest lap.
I just absolutely see. Think I exit the turn faster than these three.
The driver in front of us is Garcia.
I just want to be careful at the same time. Yeah, I gotta get away from these guys. I'm 90% certain I'm faster than them. Oh, he just jumped. I remember the first time, or the first bunch of times, I saw that in iRacing. I actually thought it was like some type of cheat that other players would do, you know, against newbies. Alright, I think it's time to get a little bit more aggressive. I just don't really know how to
Lead
do
is
that.
just done at 1:52.08.
You know, I practice so much, I over-practice. I was running better lap times at the start of this track with no muscle memory than I am after almost a full week. Well, not a week,
The lap
since
time was at 1:53.27.
Tuesday. people are crazy. Absolutely no reason
And people.
to behave that way.
What the hell was that?
You're really low, Scott. Can't hear you. Excuse me, sorry. My throat's been killing me. No, I don't have COVID.
That brings me up the bad side of people's driving. No patience.
The gap to Garcia ahead is now 0.7.
Yeah, definitely not the track for that.
E9.
Alright. I think I could stop backing off so much. These guys are pretty safe. If I keep backing off at every turn, I'm never going to be able to get them on a straight with the draft. And then we're pretty neck and neck, the three of us here. Guy behind is 3.3.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
What the hell was that all about? I guess Pablo screwed up a little bit. Guy behind screwed up. Because he dropped back to 7. The guy behind him must have slowed down because he's back. These guys are getting dangerous now. I don't know if they're
Car left. Clear left. Well done, Frank. Good pass. Eyes front.
I predicted that from a mile away.
Creo que me canso un pelín pronto, tío, y se me fue un poquito, lo siento.
Oh, Pablo recovered? Alright, we gotta try to get time on Pablo, and we gotta try to catch up to this guy in front.
The leader has just done a 151.81.
So let's watch the times. If he's 3.3 ahead now, and I basically get right behind him, but I don't end up passing him, then you know my offense is shit, which is what I believe it is.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. E7. Halfway home. Fuel's good.
Ah, screwed that turn up.
Sorry,
Where is Mark? He was the one that
sorry.
I was letting pass earlier and vice versa. Oh. I didn't want that off track.
Stay between the lines, please, Frank.
Always go off track on that turn. I was trying to avoid it in the race. Oh, the car's getting away from me a little bit. I could feel it. See, I get the guy behind. Here and there, but not enough, and the guy ahead's pulling away. See how much I slowed down at that turn, but it's interesting because I slowed down. I lost 0.2 to Pablo, but exiting I gained at 0.2 and he lost them. So we're basically at the same level of driving. He's better at entering. Yes, and I'm better at exiting. If we could somehow combine those two. This goddamn turn, I hate this fucking turn. I guess Pablo too, he just screwed up.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 4.3.
I'm not gonna catch those guys. Not if I'm already running 52s. Oh, come on, not again. Unbelievable. I feel like I'm getting on the throttle too late. Never mind too early. See, I just lifted the throttle, which I shouldn't have. I am so slow in that turn. I've looked at VRS data. Like I said, I way over practice for this track. It's one of those things you think you keep on practicing, you're going to do better. But you actually don't, because I think you over practice. And once I get to a straight
the lap
up,
time was 152.81.
tell you an interesting little bit in case you're new. So if you're new to iRacing and you're a little discouraged, when I ran this track last season, so figured 2 months ago, same car, same everything, my best time after probably 50, 75 laps, practice, everything else, was a 1:58. So just naturally,
Alright Frank, push now. We can catch up here.
getting to this point, running 52s, it's substantial. And it's not, has nothing to do, oh shit, I should be in third. Has nothing to do with the track, time on the track. It just has to do with racing experience in general. iRacing, racing lines, all the fundamentals, I guess you could say. And then, of course, the Skip Barber itself, learning the car more. So with that, hopefully, I think that was a little bit better. Hopefully by next season, if this track comes up again, you start off and pick up kind of where you left off a little bit, maybe a second or two off, and then hopefully improve. I'm gonna switch cameras for a second.
The guy behind has just done a 151.89.
Ah, see, he's quick. I don't have...
Perez is gaining on you. The gap is now 1.4 seconds.
I don't think I ran a 51 at all this week. Pablo, if you catch up, I'll let you pass me. Don't worry about it. see? Just by letting off the throttle there, I lost a tenth. One little tiny mistake. Not even a second. But that's all it takes, you know, when... See how fast he came into that turn?
The leader's just done a 151.68.
Something else I gotta start doing, I gotta start reviewing my, what do you call it? My replays. To watch my line, see where I'm going wrong at the turns, because... Go ahead and pass.
Car right. Clear right, 2 laps left. Fastest lap for Perez, 151.52. Come on, Frank. Don't panic, we'll get him back.
I'm not panicking. I let him pass. Rightfully so, though. Now we just don't want the guy behind to do the same. So now if all the time practicing was spent on races, or even half of the time, you think about how much better your skill set would be. I just, I just hate to race, you know, have issues, lose iRating, lose safety rating. Fuck, wrong gear. Again, with that mistake, lost 0.3. See what he did there? He turned a lot later than me. I don't know if I should try that now or just wait. I also adjusted my pedals yesterday. The Fanatec V3s, the brake performance kit. I had 2 13s in there before, a red and a green. So they were super stiff.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3. One more to go. That last lap was at 153.25.
So I basically had no throw whatsoever in the pedals. I mean, maybe an inch, 2 inches tops. So it's very hard to trail brake and slowly let off the brake when you don't have much, you know, much room to travel.
Okay, Frank, the next car is Perez. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
What I need to start doing, though, is practice enough to the point where I have little to no incidents and I know I'm not going to cause any wrecks myself, and then just race. Because generally there's enough people that will screw up to where, for example, this race. My ranking in this race is not really a result of me. It's a result of people screwing up and me just taking their positions, which I guess is still makes me a better driver than them. I was avoiding them and I didn't crash. But it's not my actual racing skill driving that's getting me the positions. Because I'm not taking anybody over. That's why you need more time racing. They do have the AI racing, which I just tried. It wasn't terrible. Alright, so that's a P8. I probably gained a little SR, tiny bit of iRating. So it's certainly better than...
P8, okay, it's over.
Certainly better than the alternate.